You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA-3 News at 10.
Over the course of the last couple of years, the gun violence has increased, and it's increased greatly.
So now community leaders are looking for a way to address that, and they think they have an idea that could help. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm McLeod Hageman.
And I'm Jessica Coons. Tonight we are getting new details on a plan Urbana has to curb violence. We told you earlier this week they're looking at installing automatic license plate readers. WCIA-3's Bryce Beeman is live in the newsroom. Bryce, they say this would be a short-term solution.
That's right. Mayor Diane Marlin hopes the automatic license plate readers, or ALDRs, would help disrupt violence. She knows there needs to be long-term solutions, but she and the police chief agree something needs to be done now.
We have a gun violence crisis in Urbana-Champaign. We have more shootings, more injuries, more deaths. People are using more powerful weapons. They can convert pistols to shoot like machine guns now.
The city of Urbana is looking at ways to slow down violence.
Short term, we have to disrupt this pattern of retaliatory shootings, and that has just escalated over the past few years.
Urbana police say confirmed shooting incidents have risen over the years. In 2017, they had 17. In 2020, 53. And this year, as of September 15th, they've had 82.
And if we use the current rate and sort of extrapolate that out, that would get us to 120 shooting events in a year. That's 4 times where we've been.
So the mayor and chief are looking at installing automatic license plate readers. These would be placed throughout neighborhoods that see more crime. The devices work by detecting motion and getting a snapshot of a license plate. Then the device will give the police the car's make, model, color, and more.
It's not going to stop all the gun violence. No one is saying that. But what it will do is help us solve these crimes, hold people accountable for the shootings, and bring justice to the families of the victims.
Chief Bryant Seraphin says these will help identifying cars before and after crimes, and also help if witnesses are afraid to speak up or do not remember what they saw. They say while they know in the long term they need to work on other factors that contribute to gun violence, right now they're in crisis mode and working on a quick solution.
They don't feel safe in their own homes. Their kids can't play outside. They don't feel safe, mowing their lawn or barbecuing in the front, and that's not right. Everyone deserves to live in peace in their neighborhoods, and no one deserves to get shot in their home.
This is emergency level. This is a crisis level. So it would be our hope to get the products and to get the install made and to begin with the training and finalize policy development and those sorts of things as soon as we could, because we have a problem that needs to be addressed.
Chief Seraphin said the ALPRs cost about $2,500 per unit and about $250 to install. He says he hopes they can install around 20 throughout Urbana. In the newsroom, I'm Bryce Beeman, WCIA-3, your local news leader.
Bryce, thank you. Urbana got this idea after watching it work for surrounding cities. Rantoul recently caught a suspect by using the license plate readers, and Decatur also has them. Mayor Marlin says U of I Police and the Champaign County Sheriff's Office are looking into installing them as well. License plate readers aren't the only way Urbana is trying to achieve victory over violence. There was a neighborhood watch meeting tonight. That program isn't new, but it's another way to keep people safe. Tonight's meeting was an opportunity to talk about what's going on in people's backyards and establish communication between the groups and the police officers involved.
Here's an update tonight. We now have a response from the Champaign School District about metal detectors at Centennial High School, and students had to walk through them before going inside this morning. WCIA-3's Renee Cooper takes a closer look.
It was a much different start to the day at Centennial High School, where students had to walk through metal detectors.
It was a little bit scary because, what's going on? It was scary, confusion.
After school, several students approached us on the sidewalk.
I think it's good for safety reasons in terms of how the first month has been.
Last week, shots were fired in a field next to the high school. I asked the school district if the metal detectors were a response to the shots fired or the fact that police say a student brought a gun to school 2 weeks ago. That question wasn't answered.
The execution today was interesting just because it took about 30 minutes to get into the school. So I know that a lot of teachers and students were saying they basically missed the whole first hour.
I missed my first period class, and I only had 20 minutes in my second period. It's too much to go through.
The school district later responded to our question saying the, quote, process to enter Centennial took a little extra time. However, no students were marked tardy. The email response also clarified that they are not permanently installed in any building, adding, quote, "They are the same metal detectors and wands being used at the stadium prior to football games. Again, the devices are for portable use across the district." I also reached out to the Champaign Police Department for an update on the shots fired investigation. The department released a photo late last week of someone they believe was involved in the incident. Now, as of Wednesday night, I'm told the investigation is still ongoing and there are no further updates at this time. At Centennial High School, I'm Renee Cooper, WCIA-3, your local news leader.
And Centennial parents also got an email this afternoon from the district about a social media threat that may have been made to the school. It said, quote, "We quickly launched an investigation and are working in partnership with the Champaign Police Department. Please be assured the safety of each student and staff member remains a top priority at this point." And a group prayed outside Centennial this morning. They came together for the event called See You at the Pole. It's put on by various groups to pray for students in schools.
Not just students being here, but our adults and youth leaders really want to come together and let our students know we're behind you, we support you, we're praying for you, and we're here for you as well. We care about you.
See You at the Pole is held every year on the fourth Wednesday in September.
DeWitt County officials are investigating after a man's body was found in Clinton Lake. Police say a fisherman found the body. The county coroner said it was a man in his 60s. His identity has not yet been released. Here's a follow-up. An ISU graduate student's disappearance is gaining national attention. It's been nearly a month since JELANI Day vanished. We've been following the case since the week he disappeared. His mother wants more to be done in the search for her son. Carmen Bolden Day says Peru police recently found clothes matching JELANI's. They were a mile away from where a body was found in the Illinois River earlier this month. That body has not been identified yet. Day says she wants the FBI and other resources called in to help in the search.
I would want JELANI to be getting the same coverage, the same attention that Gabby Petito and her family received, so that I could locate him and have him home with me.
An FBI spokesperson says there are discussions in the works, but did not say directly whether the agency is involved. Bloomington police are still taking any credible tips. To see more details on the search for JELANI, you can visit WCIA.com.
Well, nurses have spent the last year and a half on the front lines of the pandemic, where one got a special thank you this evening.
Plus, it was a night of good drinks and music, all for a good cause. What people were out raising money for.
All right, Kevin, first day of fall, feeling like it?
It is feeling like it, and big night tonight for Jessica.
Yeah.
We're debuting her forecast.
I'm going to tell you.
She's going to tell us
what you need to know.
what you need to know and what to wear. I mean, look at that. I mean, that thing's amazing. So, what to wear tomorrow? Well, we'll find out. And again, there is a disclaimer on that, and we'll explain more about that coming up as those fall-like temperatures look to stick around for a little bit. Forecast is next.